So we are ready for reassembly. Everything has gotten, I think, two coats of paint. The shield is orange, as you can see now, and I have also given it. Don't scratch it. I also given it hammer paint underneath. I don't really know if this stuff works, but it says on the can that it prevents mechanical wear, and yeah, it's a wonder. It's a wonder product. Basically, it's what it's what it claims to be. I have also gotten this cover that was missing for the belt underneath and a new belt, and here is hopefully a knife that fits. So now I'm gonna put it back together again, and I'm just gonna do it off camera because I'm pretty sure that it will just be a lot of me putting bolts in the wrong places and taking them out again and putting them in some other places, and who wants to look at that? So the next thing you will see is a finished machine, more or less. Ta-da! It's standing on all four wheels. Still missing a bits and bobs, but yeah, hubcaps and that orange cover. I also need to fix that bracket that is broken in there. That will have to get welded. But apart from those small things, it's done. No small things. I also need to put on the knife, and I got some bolts to chase and stuff. But this was my idea. I've gone crazy with the contrast colors, orange and black, and I've already scratched it multiple places, so that's just perfect. But again, I didn't go totally overboard by filling all the gaps and stuff. I didn't even remove the old paint. I primed it, cleaned it, primed it, and painted it. And the paint is flaking off at places where bolts gets tightened. I don't know if I've done something wrong in the process, or the paint is just not meant to be. It is a touch-up paint, it says. So I'm not sure if if you're even supposed to paint something completely in that paint. But I guess it's better than the hobby paint they got. That doesn't stand, that cannot resist gasoline, so that's really not an option. But yeah, apart from, yeah, you can see somewhere that there has been something going on here, and that's okay. As I said, I think I'm gonna tell a buyer that I made this repair, and if it falls apart, they can just get their money back, because this was of personal interest. Since I bought the machine, I have thought about it, and I really wanted to try it, so here we are. I also learned that if there's a plastic cover where you are within half a meter of where you are welding, it's a good idea to remove it, because this is almost completely destroyed. All that is from splatter from the welds and that big burn marker there. So. But yeah, I actually like this machine. I think it looks great, but that's because I really like orange and black. So yeah, let me do the rest of the stuff, and yeah, and then we got a refurbished lawnmower, I guess. From a distance, it looks great. Let's put it that way. This is the finished look. That top cover is just laid on top because I have to pull off the top of the engine to get to that bracket, but this is how it looks. I'm actually happy about this. I think it looks great. Just about as I thought. I also had this little mishap. I tried my best to mask off the the tag here. You can see there's a bit of a run there. And when I pulled the masking tape, that piece of the tag let go. So you can see the gray paint underneath. But shoot, who cares? I cannot do it over. So yeah, knife, belt, cover, bracket, and then a reconditioned lawnmower. It will be interesting to see how fast this thing will sell, because it has a bag and everything, and it is reconditioned and new parts and new service and yada yada. So I think I'm gonna ask for some money for this machine, but I don't remember. I think I paid 200 kroner for it or something like that. And I got, yeah, actually, if I'm gonna get my money back, I need to put it up for sale for at least 1,000, I think, because there's 600 and just in parts, knife and belt and cover, and then there's the paint and of course all of my time, which is worthless if you ask my wife. But she's not here, so I'm a happy camper. So let's get all these little loose ends tied up. I'm gonna take off the exhaust because I got some exhaust paint that I want to try, which is silver. I'm gonna see if I have a new wheel, and then I'm gonna take off the fence routing so I can get to that bracket, and then the new parts, see if they fit. But first I'm gonna let this soak so I stand a better chance of getting those nuts off. There's supposed to be a guard over the muffler, but that is long gone, I imagine. So first this. And this. They are really small, those nuts. Is that what's holding that on? I guess. Was that 8? Yeah. So, something interesting happening? No, not really. I just need that bracket. Uh-oh. This stud feels like it is really on there. That it went. It broke loose. Perfect. Haha, we got it. Well, we are not aiming for pretty here, and I can tell you that it won't be. Yeah, this is good enough, I guess. So are these gonna let go? Yeah, okay, this is already loose. This is shimmed out with extra washers and an extra nut, and Okay, here we got the stud going. I don't care. As long as I can get the muffler off. I don't know if the muffler leaks. It kind of sort of sounds like it, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder why they went like this. It's a mystery. I wonder what Derek from Vice Grip Garage is doing right now. He's probably dealing with 4 bent push rods and a leaking valve cover on an old Chevy. This hole seems like it's egged out. I don't know. Oh well. I guess this... Should I hit this with a wire wheel? This is leaking. I don't know how well you can see. So as that, wasn't it tight enough? This one was loose, and this was how it was. So maybe that nut being loose did it. I don't know. Oh well. Wow, is that silver? This is almost too much. Too nice. So the can says to apply 2 to 3 layers at intervals of 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. And then in 24 hours it needs to get heated to 250 degrees Celsius for 45 minutes. I don't think we are going to do that, because I don't know if I'm home to do it in 24 hours. And I don't know if the exhaust gets that hot. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna do this. This looks great. This stuff covers really well. There. So that's the gas tank taken care of. Now what? I want to see if I got a wheel. And that is supposed to be closed. Some of them are open in the holes. We'll see. We might have it right here. No, this is open. Shoot! Same brand, but open. Shopping. Here we are. No, open. Well, I guess I could put 2 open ones on then. There's also an alcove in there, but that's also open. That one is an alcove, which is open. And this is an alcove, which is open. Well, if they fit, I could just put 2 open ones on. Let me have a look. So I'm gonna call it a night, because it's late and I'm tired because I have done 110 floors on stairs today carrying office chairs. So my legs are hurting and it's late and this needs to dry anyways. So I'm gonna pick up again tomorrow. I think the last things we need is to put on the knife, the belt and that plastic cover, and then see if the thing will shake, because I really don't know if the crank is bent bad or at all. So yeah, we'll see. So that's the last of it. Knife, cover and belt. The belt seems to be a little on the loose side, but we'll see about that. Maybe I can do something with the spring or something. Other than that, this plastic thing here it's broken, but yeah, we'll see. It's mostly for looks, because I don't think that it seems quite stiff, quite stiff. But yeah, it's a shame, but I cannot keep on throwing money into this thing. So we are gonna have to live with that. So let's take it outside, see if it will fire up and shake itself apart and burn off that paint. Burn that paint so that it cures. Okay, I'm mumbling. Let's just do something. Let's try it on the table first to see how much it shakes. I hope it doesn't shake a lot. It doesn't seem to. I did the old thumb trick, turning the blade underneath, and it didn't seem horrible, but we'll see. First start, completely assembled, knife, belt, cover, everything. The cardboard is just to protect the new paint job if the exhaust decides to spew out all kinds of black nasty stuff. I've seen it before, so let's prime it, but not too much this time. And give it a pull. Let's see. It's fine. The exhaust is leaking, I'm sure, but I don't think it's too bad. And it doesn't shake, so that's just perfect. Now, let me drag it out into the garden and put a clamp on the handle and leave it running. Sorry for the wind. The handle is clamped. I'm gonna prime it and start it up and see if the drive works, and then just leave it. Perfect. paint is starting to smoke. It doesn't smell that great either. Woo! Oh well, I'm gonna leave it. It smells really bad.
It has been 20 minutes. The machine runs fine. It is surging a little bit sometimes, but it is also just idling. I don't know. I do not feel the amount of cooling air that I expected, but it's been 20 minutes, so if something is wrong, wouldn't it have been overheating by now? Well, I don't know. Yeah, let's call it good. So it seems to be running just fine. A little bit loud because, yeah, I think, the exhaust is leaking a little bit, but it doesn't smell and it doesn't feel like it's a lot when I feel around the exhaust and stuff. So after 40 minutes of runtime, my welds seems to be holding up until this point. So yeah, I just need to get the bag cleaned, and of course the obligatory Kenny's Claggy Garage sticker, so I can see if I've been working on this machine before. Well, this is pretty obvious. It cannot be more Kenny's Claggy Garage than this, because it's got the logo colors, orange and black. Right up my alley. Well, would I do this again? Well, not tomorrow, I can assure you that, but another time? Yeah, I guess I will. I bet I will. Next time, I think I'm gonna screw the tag. If I were to do it over, I would screw the tag, remove the paint before I primed it, like that pink machine in another video. But other than that, I don't think I would do much different. Well, now I just need the bag and to put it up for sale. Well, if you have been watching, thank you very much. I'm very grateful. And if you have been watching to this point, why not consider subscribing if you already haven't? It's free, doesn't cost anything, and it will make a hell of a difference for my channel. So, I just need the bag and then to put it up for sale. Stay safe. See you. There. It's done. It's complete. And thank God. This has taken quite a long time, but the result is satisfying. Well, I had to cancel the mission with a wheel because the hubcaps and the wheels were not the same. And I could just rub off some wheels from another machine, but then I would have to paint them, and I wanted to get a move on, so that is just a minor thing. It's a used machine. Easy, guys. So, well, stay safe. See you in the next one.